Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ahmad Fikri bin Muhammad Zamri, matrix number AA190036. So today I'm going to show you lab activity for lab activity 1 and 2. So first of all, they ask us to state your MATLAB code and graph for information signals, VM and carrier signals VC. Okay, as you can see, I have set up the things to get the graph for information signals and carrier signals. Okay, for the formula for information and carrier signal, we can get by using this formula. Okay, and then we look at the procedures on how to get the graph. Okay, so first of all, amplitude of modulation signal is 20 volt, which is VM. The frequency of modulation signal is 150 kilohertz, which is FM. Here is the FM, and here is the VM. Frequency of carrier signal is 10 megahertz. That is FC. And index modulation, we can take 1, which is M equals to 1. Okay. Then we put the formula in the simulation, which is this is the formula, and then we run it to get the graph for information signals and carrier signals. Okay, we run it. Okay, so we can see that this is both of the graph for information signal and also carrier signal. Okay, so for the second lab activity, which is they ask us to state your MATLAB code and graph for under modulation AM signal. Okay, amplitude modulation signal, AM. Okay, the procedures is the same and the parameters also is the same. So for the amplitude modulation, we can use this. We can use this formula to get the graph. Okay, I've put the parameters in the coding, and if we run it, we can get the graph for under modulation AM signal. Okay, this is the graph for amplitude modulation under modulation signal, which is VAM.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Muzashami Maziki. My matric number is AA190061. Okay, for the lab communication engineering is amplitude modulation in MATLAB code. Okay, first we go through to procedure. Okay, the procedure was to design an output of DSBFC amplitude modulation signal using MATLAB simulation based on the parameter. Okay, the parameter that's given, and okay, for my part in the activity is question 3 and 4. Okay, question 3 is state your MATLAB code and graph for a demodulation AM signal. Okay, for the demodulation AM signal, we use index modulation 1, and VM is 20 volt. VM is amplitude of modulation signal, and for to get and okay, for VC to get VC is equal VM over M, and FM is frequency of modulation signal that given in procedure. is 150 kHz and frequency of carrier signal is 10 MHz. And to get DC, time of carrier signal is equal 1 over FC, and this parameter that's given in MATLAB in lab sheet. Okay, this is subplot 312 and plot the x-axis and y-axis and insert the title. Okay, and then we must run. Okay, this is a graph. This is a result of graph. This is a graph of amplitude modulation for ID modulation. Okay, for the lab activity 4 is take your MATLAB code and graph for over modulation of AM signal. Okay, this is a code where we use the same parameter and formula that's given on the sheet, but we use the index modulation other, and the index modulation that's given on the lab sheet, and this index modulation 1.3 for the over modulation AM signal. Okay, run. Okay, and then we got the graph, and for the question we answer. Okay, this is a graph. This is a graph for amplitude modulation of over modulation AM signal. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.